Hi friends, today I'm gonna show you how to make achari bangan. So let's get started. So first heat a pan and add half teaspoon of mustard, half teaspoon of cumin, quarter teaspoon of fenugreek seeds and 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds. Let's dry roast all of them in a low heat. See to that they don't get burned. So fry until they get aromatic. So we call this dish as achari bangan because we used all the spices which we use in making an achar, that is a pickle. So now you can see that they have become little brown and it has turned out to be aromatic. So now you can switch off the flame, then grind coarsely in the mixie. So let it cool down completely and then grind it in the mixie coarsely. So I have taken 4 tomatoes which I am gonna make a puree out of it in the mixer. So you have to make a puree of the tomato like this. So I have taken around 4 garlic pods and 1 inch ginger. I am gonna make ginger garlic paste of it. It's always better if you take fresh ginger and garlic to make the paste. So I have taken around 10 eggplants, that is brinjal. So you need to take a knife and put a slit like this. One this way, the other one like this. So put the slit to whole of the 10 bangans or the brinjals. So now in each of the brinjals take little salt and rub it inside so that it gets fried properly from inside also. So both the ways, both the directions. So now heat around 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil in a pan and fry these brinjals in a low heat. Stirring in between and change the directions in the way the brinjals get cooked. So we have to cook them until they become half roasted. So you can cover the lid and keep stirring in between and cook in slow. So now you can see the brinjals have cooked almost 50 to 70%. Now you can take them out in a plate. So after taking out in a different plate, in the same pan we are going to add half a teaspoon of mustard, half teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of fennel, 3 dry red chilies, and again fry in low heat. Add little asafoetida powder or hing powder, and this is the crushed ginger garlic paste which we crushed freshly. Saute it in oil till the rawness of the ginger garlic is gone. So after frying nicely the ginger garlic paste in oil about for 1 minute, now we can add turmeric, half a teaspoon. This is the crushed masala powder which we did initially. Then again fry it in the oil for about half a minute. So after frying the dry spices in low heat for about half a minute, very nice aromatic flavor comes out. So now we are gonna add the tomato puree of 4 tomatoes which we have taken and fry it. So mix properly and then cover with the lid. So let it cook until the rawness of the tomato is gone. So after frying for around 5 minutes, you can see that oil is oozing out of the gravy. So that means the gravy has cooked well. So now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of dhania or the coriander powder. Red chili powder according to your spice level. So I have taken around 1 tablespoon. Salt to taste. So already little bit of salt we have added in the brinjal. So mix it properly. So close the lid and fry for 1 more minute. So now all the spices have been fried and mixed properly with the gravy. Now we can add the fried brinjals and mix it properly in the gravy. So after mixing nicely, I'm gonna add around half a cup of water. So don't add too much of water. So this adding water will give you nice gravy to the dish. Mix it nicely. So now close the lid and let it cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. So after 2 minutes, you can switch off the flame. So you can see the oil oozing out, that means it has been cooked properly. Wow, it looks so aromatic. You'll be really liking it, believe me. So now you can garnish with coriander and it is ready to be served. Please let me know in the comments how it tastes. Thank you for watching.